It's time.
Get on up.
It's time.
You say what's the time for? It's time for Shooter and
Shooter and Schooley.
It's We the Thunder.
We're talking boats. We're talking boats.
We're talking Tampa hockey.
We're making sense.
Oh, what's going on at the bench? I said Cooper.
Whoa.
Coach Cooper.
What?
You got the boys buzzing.
He always does it.
Angel's gonna show you what he's got.
Touch will get in his head, but still will rock.
Jake's Mr. Consistent and Captain America. But how about these new guys picking up the slack? We're talking boats.
We're talking boats.
We're talking Tampa hockey.
We're making sense.
Oh, what's going on at the bench? It's time. You said what's it time for?
Say what's it time for?
It's time for a shooter.
Time for a shooter.
Shooter and
Shooter and who?
Shooter and Schooley. It's We the Thunder. Get on up.
It's time.
Get on up.
It's time.
You say what's the time for? It's time for Shooter and
Shooter and Schooley.
It's We the Thunder. We're talking boats.
We're talking boats.
We're talking Tampa hockey.
We're making sense.
Oh, what's going on at the bench? I said Cooper.
Whoa.
Coach Cooper.
What?
You got the boys buzzing.
He always does it.
Angel's gonna show you what he's got.
Touch will get in his head, but still will rock.
Jake's Mr. Consistent and Captain America. But how about the...
Welcome to We the Thunder. You didn't hear that Thunder Thomas Schooley because we are live from the Thunder home. We just watched the Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Anaheim, used to be Mighty Ducks, 4-3 in overtime, courtesy of Darren Radish, courtesy of Brandon Hagel with those nifty moves to make play happen. And
Olympian Brandon Hagel.
oh, we're going to be talking about the Olympics today. That's right, Brandon Hagel, your newest Olympian for the Tampa Bay Lightning. So we've got, I posted earlier, we're going to talk about the Team USA roster, but we can't look into the future. So that gets released apparently at like 8:30 a.m. on Friday. So if you're up, let us know. If you
On the Today Show.
On the Today Show, NBC. Thank you for carrying the Olympics. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at Canada's, and what I also want to do is I want to pull up the 4 nations, and I want to go through with you and who you think is going to be back and who's not going to be back. So we'll do that. And then bold predictions. We're going to have our bold predictions for 2026. I've got one for the Bolts and I've got one for the NHL. I think you've got pretty much the same. But let's start about talking about today's game, I should say, and our 5-game winning streak since the last time we broadcasted this show. Today's game, what were your thoughts?
I thought they played really good. Talk about them going to the West Coast. They actually went a day earlier than usual. They went on Monday to have that extra day to try to get acclimated since it was a day game today. 1 o'clock local time in Anaheim, 4 o'clock here. So they went a day earlier and flew out on Monday and practiced yesterday. So I think that's really helped them. A lot of times when they play this West Coast trip, they don't have that many days off in between. And we've talked about how compact the schedule is with the Olympics this year, but somehow the NHL did them a favor by giving them several days off between their last game and this one. So they were able to fly into California a day earlier than they normally would.
Well, they did get a little extra time off, but we'll take a look at next month's schedule, which starts tomorrow with a game, because it's a hectic schedule with squeezing in the Olympics and everything going on. And of course, the month ends with the big Stadium Series game. So I guess the first thing we got to do
doesn't end.
the month begins. To me, January ends when I'm at the Stadium Series game. But the first thing we got to do is give props to our guy, game number 1,000. John Cooper and the boys get a win for him against the Ducks. And yeah, I thought it was a good game. Obviously, very back and forth. We scored, they scored, we scored, they scored, we scored. Game over. But there were times where the Lightning did not look good. There were times when they looked dominant. So a little bit of a seesaw in this game, but when you get the extra point at the end and you clinch it with the 2 points with the overtime win, you can't really complain too much about that. But that would be my only gripe this game. A little bit inconsistencies. Third period, they were way too heavy in the Ducks. I mean, the Ducks into the Lightning zone. They were getting most of the chances, and it did kind of flip towards the end of the game. It seemed like the Lightning kind of turned on the afterburners to be able to take that lead again, and then they lost it again, and then take it into overtime and win. So that was my only gripe really about this game.
And too much passing.
There was a lot of passing in this game.
Too much passing when it really seemed like some of the players, Yanni Gord, had open shots to the net, and instead they just fed it to a guy that was totally covered.
So let us know in the chat what you thought about today's game. Thomas gets to see like my notes here, and my first note is about Nestorenko, the imposter, Nikita Nestorenko of the Ducks, had actually the first shot of the game, and I keep very close attention to this because we give up the first goal of the game on the first shot so much this season, and it almost happened in this game. He shot a rocket that went right over Vash's shoulder and pinged right off the post. We had our fair share of posts this game too, but almost
one that cost you a bet.
Oh, well, I didn't check the apps yet, but hopefully Cooch got a couple more shots this game than projected or what I saw. But that could have started the game in disastrous style. And then the next thing that happened almost started the game in disastrous style because we scored a goal. And you and I saw it before he even scored the goal that Braden Point was offside. You couldn't really argue that one in real time. You could see that Pointer was offsides there. Nikita Kucherov hesitated a little bit.
Literally, he was offsides, and we both yell offsides, and then you say, and we're going to score, and then we score.
But we're saved by the $1 Million Man. You know why I call him the $1 Million Man? Because JJ Mo's got some money.
He did.
JJ Mosier had been extended since our last show. So he will get extended for 8 years. Get used to that name. Get your JJ Mosier jerseys. 6.75 is the annual value of that contract. So sidebar, I know we're talking the game. What's your thoughts on the contract there? Overpay or
Kucherov ended up with 3 shots. No, I thought it was a great contract. And this has been really good season, which the Lightning usually do not do. I mean, we've literally signed 2 defensemen during the season, something we never do. The only other one that I could think of that would be next is Radish.
Ooh, yeah. Well, Radish and Dessous.
Yeah, that
is also he should be unrestricted because of his age.
Yeah.
So really, both those guys have to get signed, and honestly, I don't think both do get signed.
They've been so impressed with Radish that I think they throw him a bridge contract.
I hope so with the way he's been playing, especially after what we just witnessed with him, winning that game.
I mean, they talk about players play some of their best hockey in contract years, and this has definitely been the best side of Darren Radish. But we also have seen where he's playing for his dad. His brother's not doing too bad on his team.
For the Rangers.
Right. So, it's nice seeing Darren get this opportunity. Now, what's going to happen when we get Lilleberg back, when we get McDonough back, when we get Hetty back. We saw the return of Chernak tonight after 17 games. Let's hope that's gonna stay. We have had this little thing where they come back from injury and they get re-injured within the next couple of games and then are out. So it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. It's a good problem to have
Yeah.
right now with all these defenders, and I like the move of them actually trying to make some of these extensions happen during the season, which, as you mentioned, has not happened in the past. There's some people here. I was waiting for some people to pop up in the chat here. Stephanie in the house will be tough choices by JBB for a defensive core. Of course, but it's nice to have options in-house like we do. You know, I'm right, says, we be glitching. I don't know what to tell you. I can't really fix the internet. Ratty did great. But yeah, back to the game. I thought first period could have gone disastrous. Came out of it 1-0, and I felt for the most part we dominated that first period. Second period, it kind of changed. The Ducks started to get their chances right off the bat, and then there was one, and there were several this game. There was one really clutch Vasilevsky save that I thought ended up being huge. Obviously, with this only being a 1-goal game. And then halfway through the game, we finally get our first penalty in the game, and that was Destu. Nothing happened on that power play. It was Destu who made the turnover that led to a 2-on-1. That led to the Ducks goal, which made it 1-1. But as we talked about, every time they scored, we bounced back. Point gets the deflection off the Crozier shot at the very end of that second period. Clutch goal by Braden Point, who needs to start scoring more goals. He looked great today. 2-1 going into the third.
Also, Olympian.
Another Olympian.
Braden Point.
There's one we haven't mentioned yet.
The one that's stirring the most controversy on the internet.
And he also, I felt like today, he thought it's a goal if he goes in the net because a couple times Cirelli forced his way into the net, and I was like, no, Cirelli, you've got to put the puck in the net. But yes, Anthony Cirelli. So 3 Lightning players on Team Canada for the Olympics, and then obviously Coach Cooper running the show there,
and JBB as the GM.
So anyone complaining or shocked that Cirelli made the team over the likes of Sam Bennett and Connor Bedard. Of course he made the team. It's his boys making the team.
Well, and I had said you didn't want this to be a St. Louis thing that happened when he was left off of Team Canada for the Olympics. And that was something that I wonder if played a factor in this. I don't honestly think Cirelli deserves to be on that team. I think there was a lot of different players that were left off that could have been on that team. But we're going to go over the team, but I also think there was goalies that shouldn't have been on there that was left off. But Bennett definitely is hands above Cirelli right now. And if we're playing
this season, he hasn't been that great.
He's doing better than Cirelli. I mean, if we are going by this season, well, that's what I'd like to know what the factor was. Are we going their career? Are we going this season? If you're going by this season, there was players that should have definitely been on there that wasn't on there. If you're going by their career potential or even the 4 nations, then Cirelli belongs on there.
Yeah, I mean,
Point shouldn't be on there, honestly.
If you're going by the season,
Right.
Yeah, I don't think they just went by this season, but there's also some weird ones like Schaefer up on the Islanders, 18-year-old defenseman who's really good. We've seen him, they beat us 3 times this season. I thought he would be a shoe-in. Bedard's a little bit different because Bedard's injured right now, so it's like, all right, well, we need players that are not injured. Selfishly, I would have rather seen Bennett make that team and have him wear himself out, put some mileage on, and have Sorelli rest. But obviously, all these guys want to play for their country. And it doesn't matter because they're going to lose Team USA once we find out on the Today Show on Friday.
Yeah, well, I've seen several people say that this team does not stack up as well as they had hoped it was going to.
Oh, they're hands down the favorites.
I don't know. Well, I mean, like I said, why would you pick Bennington with the season he's had? I mean, he had a great Four Nations, but the seasons he's had, he's not even the starter in St. Louis anymore.
You've got to pick somebody on that team. There's just not that many goalies. I know you talked about Colorado's goalie getting the potential.
There's Blackwood, there's
snub.
Wedgwood, there's several that could have. I mean, I thought Logan Thompson was a great pick for them.
Yeah. So we'll pull up the roster in a little bit for Team Canada. And there's also some other rosters in Lightning players who have been named as well. Just to wrap up this game, third period, Ducks come out, fire in, Senecki ties it up. Seneca. I don't really care about Duck. There's one Duck that I know. His name's Alex Killorn.
Which I forgot was on the team. And all of a sudden they're like in Killorn. I totally forgot he was even on this team. And he's been so like non-factor for the Ducks in the 3 years he's played with them.
We get a power play. And the Ducks get the first best chance on that power play. This was another moment. And this is the thing that the Vasi haters need to start to pay attention to. Like that save earlier in the first period could have changed the game if they scored. This save on the penalty kill, so it would have been a shorty for them. Somehow we give up 2-on-1. You know, Vasi gives up that goal. They take the lead, and it's 3-2, and that might change this whole game. But Vasi makes the save, same power play, come back down the ice, set it up. Kucherov snipes 3-2. Bolts have the lead. All they got to do is hold on to it. But of course, it feels like the refs hate us this season because we get not one consecutive penalty, but two. And to be honest with you, I mean, we talked about it. Hagel's hugging the guy in front of Vasi. Yanni slashed a guy, and when you slash and break a stick, they got to call it. Although we've seen it not called against us. But eventually McTavish scores on the power play, ties it up 3-3, and then it goes to overtime, and the rest is history. A lot of chances, by the way. Cooch, great chance. Point, wide open in front of the net. Come on, man. You're going to lose your spot on Team Canada. Doesn't score, but it was Hagel with the nifty moves, and then Radish streaking down the side to just pop that one in. Huge win for Cooper's 1,000th
Sorelli
game.
that twice right in front of the net he got stopped both times, got stonewalled both times in front of the net.
So let's get to the chat here and get caught up with you guys. Hopefully the stream is working. I need glasses. I can't read this from this far away. I say Dessous trade Radish. Interesting. By the way,
Sign Distill. Re-sign Distill.
I say re-sign. Okay. Defense looked concerning in the third period. Yeah, they didn't look great in the third period. They kind of straightened it out towards the end of the third. Nice that our game times are early for us to enjoy them on this road trip. Thank you for pointing that out, Stephanie. We're on that West Coast swing. And tomorrow we play against the Kings, and it's actually 7 o'clock our time. So it's 4 o'clock their time, which is nice. And I believe the San Jose game is also an earlier game this
4
weekend.
o'clock.
4 o'clock our time.
Yep.
So somehow we got lucky with matinees on the West Coast, so we don't have to stay up till 1 a.m. watching these games. I guess nobody has to stay up, but I watch them all, pretty much. What else we got here? Why couldn't you guys do a live stream during the game? We could have. Is that a request? Is that a formal request from you? Know
He was
I'm
too
right?
busy making a crappy pizza.
I can't. I was making pizza. You didn't even try it, so you can't judge it. Wasn't that good.
How much of it did you eat?
I had 2 pieces of it. I was just hungry. We could do that, but you know the main problem is Thomas can't stay off his phone, which is 30 seconds to a minute in front of the stream that we watch. So it just doesn't always work out, but we might do some live streams later. Australia's been hurt most of the season. I think he is still. I mean, if he wasn't hurt before this game, he might be after all those collisions. God bless Hagel. No complaints on that one. God bless Radish. God bless them all. Are we gonna go through? God bless Cooch. I'm just clicking on the chats here because I can't read them from this far away. I'm getting old. Killer had 0 goals for us in the 2022 run. I mean, yeah, that's true. I remember that where Killer disappeared, but he did have some pretty clutch goals.
Yeah, that's
in
when
some other seasons.
Our ex co-host really was fighting with us because
Fighting with you.
because of that.
Here we go. I like this comment. Esteban Encina. Lightning win. It doesn't get better than Tampa Bay Lightning ice hockey. 100% right. I watch Lightning games through ESPN Plus from my hometown of Baltimore, Maryland. Distant Thunder. Thank you, Esteban. We know who you're related to. So tell Eddie that he's actually never been on this show. Stammer's starting to heat up. Yeah. That is definitely on the agenda tonight. I guess we can kind of talk about Steven Stamkos, who hit goal number 600 today against Vegas in a big win for Nashville. Stamkos might be named Player of the Month for December. I don't know who's been hotter than Steven Stamkos this last month of hockey. He's really, really turned it up, and I'll give you a little glimpse into the future. We're going to do bold predictions for 2026.
I already saw them.
Mine is about Stamkos.
I saw that.
You freaking cheater! You're looking at my notes. All right. Any notes on Stamkos for you? Big turnaround for him in Nashville. Hopefully, he's winning over some fans.
Yeah, it's funny. Just months ago, they were trying to find a team to send him to. Now the fans all of a sudden want to keep him, and they want to get rid of some of their other players. Nashville's heating up. You know, this year has been so weird with teams. Everybody's been streaky, whether it's loss streaky or win streaky. And everybody except for Colorado and who is it that's under Colorado? Dallas. It seems like they're all playing the same, but everybody's been so streaky that.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at the standings right now.
We got Buffalo winning 9 games in a row.
I was going to say, if you go through this, Colorado's won 8 in a row. It seems like they've been winning 8 in a row pretty consistently all season.
They win 8, lose 1, win 8.
Buffalo's up to 9 in a row. We've got 5 in a row. So those are the 3 biggest streaks right now. But yeah, you're right. These teams seem to go
What's Nashville got?
On these streaks, and then they cool off a little bit. Nashville is not on a streak. Well, they're on a 2-game winning streak right now. But if you go back their last 10, 7-3.
Yeah.
So they've put themselves in position to get hopefully one of these wild card spots for those Pred fans out there. Although their goal differential is horrible. The West is a weird place right now because you've got 2 good teams and then everyone else is kind of nah. But it's a long season and we do play the Kings and the Sharks both tied 41 points for those wild card spots out west.
But you have the Kings on a 1-game losing streak, 3-5-2 in their last 10, and we're against that. That's who we play.
They could go on an 8-game winning streak starting in 2026. All right. Hey, well, let's take a commercial break here. And it's commercial break for us. January 13th. We will be at the Orange County Chopper Roadhouse is what they call it. This is in Clearwater, Florida, right over the bridge, not difficult to get to. We'll be playing the Pittsburgh Penguins in Pittsburgh. We've already got, I think, about 12, 15 people RSVP'd, and I will have to put that in the chat so you can RSVP. We really want to get a good idea of who's going to be there. And we've got some more information about this event. So that's a Tuesday night. If you've never been to the OCC, the reason why we're going to do one there is because how awesome I thought it was the first time I was there. I talked to the manager right away. I was like, this place is awesome. We want to do a watch party there. So they actually have an event going on outside where eventually for the playoffs, I want to do watch parties outside there. But we're going to be kind of inside. They told us they'll put the sound on and everything. They do have some specials, $1 off your domestic beers, $1 off your well liquors, so you can get your drinks on. And guess what else they have, Mr. Schooley?
I'm trying to read.
$7
all you can eat
pasta. we are gonna fatten up watching this game. So if you come out, what I also am working on is setting up during the 2 intermissions a tournament, which will be a Bolts trivia tournament, and it's gonna be like NCAA bracket style. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you come join us. I guess I'll put the...
And Shooter's going to have gifts for you, whoever wins it.
Yeah, whoever wins, dare I say, there may be a ticket package. No, I can't say that. Whoever wins, I will sell you a ticket for $1. And there will be some other stuff in there. And it will be from basic trivia to hard trivia. I guess as it progresses, it'll be a little bit harder. And I have, I don't have it on me right now, but I have a buzzer. So it's going to be head to head. Like you're going to be going, like it'll
Do
be
I get to
me,
play or am
me
I helping
against you.
host it?
No, you're hosting.
Oh, okay.
But it will be like, if we were playing, we'll have the buzzer there, like first to buzz it. Like it's actually a buzzer from Family Feud game. So I'm looking forward to our first get together of this season and of the year. So make sure you RSVP. We're obviously going to be talking about that a lot over the next 2 weeks. It's in less than 2 weeks. So there you go. There's our commercial. Oh, wait, one more commercial. We've got Stadium Series shirts. A lot of people have been getting them. I was at a game a couple weeks ago just giving them out. Did I tell you about that when I was giving them out?
No.
Gone in like 2 minutes.
Well, I gave them out at the Thunderbolts Christmas party, and there was little Cookie, if everybody knows Miss Cookie. Cookie's like, where'd you get that shirt from? And I was like, oh, this is from the podcast. Hold on. I got some extra. Hold on. And went and got her one.
And what did Jody say about the shirt? Was it Jody?
She said she loves it. But someone else just on X tonight said they are so comfy.
Oh, that's what it was.
So they just got it today, and they were so comfy.
They are very, very comfortable shirts. Even Thomas Schooley has one now.
I do.
So, we might have some for the watch party, but you can go get those right now on the link in the chat. So go get them. They ship really fast. And like I said, that will help us hopefully make some more shirts and stuff. Stephanie's got hers. I know a lot of people are asking for a patch, but just to get the patches made is like a crazy amount of money just to get them made. And that's them shipping to me and me shipping them out. So we'll see. Stay tuned. For right now, it's a no on the patches. But we'll see what happens.
Does anybody have a cricket machine that can do that as a patch?
It's a patch. Like I could make stickers really easily, but people want patches. It is the design of a patch. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. We still might do the patches. We'll see. But this has opened up a whole new world for us since you guys like them. We can maybe do some more stuff like this moving forward. So that's our commercial for this show.
And for all the people that complain, we never do anything in Pinellas County. And this is official watch party. But it's going to be fun. And these help us get places to allow us to do it again. When we were doing it at Cigar City a couple years ago, we were packing that place. So come to OCC and let's pack it and show OCC that we can do a watch party there. And also so we can find other bars, because we don't want to just have a Pinellas County. We want to have a Hillsborough County. We want to find different places that will host and work with us and do different kinds of things.
I want to do OCC and take it over for playoff games.
It's gonna be hard.
Have you been there?
Yes, but they have a band outside. That's
I know. I want to take over that stage.
They're not gonna let
We
you.
can get more people to
They're not
show
gonna
up.
let you.
We can get more people to
They're not
show
gonna
up for a
let you.
playoff game and watch it. And that this outside area at OCC, you can fit 500 people in there.
Yeah.
It's insane. So I want them to give us access to out there. That's my goal.
You
but
won't.
obviously,
What the Lightning always does theirs, you wouldn't be able to get it.
we need to show up. Oh, I like this comment, Cheryl. Had mine before the holidays. Hopefully you watched with cold water because that first run, those faded. The newer ones.
She sits in front of me, and the last game I was at, she was like, "What?" And she had it on.
Ran into Paul Kenny in the elevator, and he said he loved it. Awesome. I like that. Appreciate it, Cheryl. I like the shirts too. They are cool. They're comfortable. And whenever I wear it, people ask about it. And when I was giving them out at that game, I think it was before the LA game, the last game we lost. As soon as I started giving them out, everyone wanted one. Like I had a couple saved for some people on my team and some other people, and I gave out those too because people wanted them. And I was like, all right, just wear it. So yeah, get your shirts now. It's a special occasion. This might be the only time we ever see an outdoor hockey game here in Tampa, and that game is only 1 month away. And we've got outdoor hockey, well, kind of outdoor. Not tomorrow, Friday night.
Have you seen the stadium for
No.
Miami?
I have not.
Half of it is a beach. The other half is winter. So they're going to have, the NHL is putting people in bikinis, Speedos, beach balls.
Sign me up.
They're going to be all on one side. And then on the other side is going to be, they said they're going to make it snow. And people are going to be like in parkas and stuff like that. And they're actually going to make it snow on that half of the audience. Obviously, nothing has been started here in Tampa because of the Bucks.
Well, that'll be over on Saturday.
Yeah,
They can start Saturday night.
The problem they're gonna have with the Bucks is if they do make that playoffs, it's gonna be a home game for the first round. So this is gonna
That's crazy.
yes. So it would be.
I guess you gotta wait. Yeah, it could happen. I'm sure that's something that they were thinking about when all of this went down. Is the Bucks were a good team and they could definitely make a playoff run, but I don't think everyone's too worried about a deep run in the playoffs now. But hey, they could win on Saturday and still get in.
And Atlanta lose.
Yeah.
And by the way, Gene Deckerhoff announced today he is retiring at the end of the season.
I did see that. That's upsetting.
That is very upsetting.
He's been doing that for a long time. Is he still going to do FSU?
He's already done that. He quit that last year. So yeah, it's gonna suck to not hear fire the cannons, touchdown Tampa Bay.
All right, so 2 questions for anyone watching. Let us know in the chat. One is, you got to answer this one fast. What do you think the NHL emailed us about on Monday?
Stephanie cannot answer because I did share it.
Well, Stephanie was the one that commented on X that we're in trouble again. There's something alluding to that. Why you guys always think we're in trouble? Like, we don't do anything that bad. We are not in trouble, but I'm curious what people say on that. I'm going to let you know in less than 2 minutes. The other one I definitely want to know about is we're going to go over our bold predictions. I want to hear everyone else's bold predictions. You're going to have a little bit of time because we're going to go share the rosters and look at some other stuff. So I want to know your bold predictions. What are the Bolts going to do? What's going to happen in the NHL in 2026? It starts in, just like 4 or 5 hours from now. So bold predictions, and all right, we'll tell you what happened. I don't see anyone guessing, but we did get an email from the NHL on Monday morning, and they want to use our images to promote the Stadium Series. So they're going to send me and let me know exactly what they're going to use and
It's not going to be our images.
when it's going to be aired. But basically they said we're putting together packages to promote the Stadium Series that are going to be played all month. And they referenced our episode with Greg Winishke from ESPN. So our thought is they're probably gonna take a clip with Greg because we were talking about the Stadium Series. You won't see my face, you won't see his face, and they have to. I think they have to put like something.
They'll have
from
to
We
give
the
us
Thunder,
credit, yeah.
right? But still, I think it's pretty cool. It'll be our first time on ESPN. This is the stadium.
Yeah,
you're
see,
showing?
that's the beach, and that's the winter side.
It looks very plain to me. That's concept.
No,
So
no.
that's not it. That's their drawing of it.
No, they actually, people went and skate on it today. They allowed the press in.
Nice. So yeah, we'll let you know when.
That was the concept. That is what it looks like.
Oh, they just drew it on a napkin. we'll let you know when you can catch our show on NHL Network or ESPN. I have no idea, but they said they'll let us know. We had to sign a media agreement with the NHL, so you never know. You never know what's going to happen after people hear Thomas Schooley's voice. They might all rush and want a piece. They want a piece of the Thunder. So I want to ask the guy, and I will when he emails back. Like, how did you even find us? We ain't that big. But that's
what
exciting.
stupid Google search did you put in that ended up to?
I know we put out some clips from the show with Greg, which we don't always do. So they probably saw that floating around there. You know what? I guess that's a bold prediction, so I won't go there yet. Let's look at Team Canada. I don't want to spend too much time on Canada because I'm going to be cheering for them to lose. But let's go take a look. Here is the official Team Canada roster. Celebrini, Sorelli. They should put those two on the same line. Same name almost. Crosby makes it his last
So put the
hurrah.
3 C's.
Brandon Hagel. Well, you know they're not going to split up. Hagel and Sorelli. The coach knows what he's doing here. What else we got? Bo Horvat been having an amazing season for the Islanders. Nate McKinnon obviously going to make
There's
it.
people that say Bo does not deserve it.
Oh, he definitely does. He's having a great season.
This is why I'm like, okay, they're going by this season, and then there's other ones because Bo this season deserves it. Brad Marchand was one of the ones they thought was going to replace Sorelli. Tom Wilson was a last minute addition to this. Mark Stone, I don't think should have been on there. Drew Doughty, I don't think should have been on there. Binnington should not be on there.
Somebody's got to play in goal.
Yeah, Wedgwood.
Doesn't mean Binnington's going to start again.
No. But he should have made it, especially because he's just a dick and everybody hates him.
What did you say, Mark Stone?
Yeah.
He's kind of long in the tooth. They could have gone younger for sure.
Oh, yeah. This is one of the oldest teams they've ever put
Yeah,
together.
they definitely could. I mean, Drew Doughty, I'm with you there. He's on the back end of his career.
And that's where you could have pitched for him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess they went for more veteran presence than anything else. Tom Wilson's also a surprise to me. So we'll see what happens.
Does he deserve it? Oh, yeah. I mean, as much as we hate Wilson, he deserves it.
I think they wanted to get some more toughness in
Yeah.
there. I think that's why Sorelli made it. And I think when they chose Sorelli, it was probably down to Bennett as well. And when they didn't go with Bennett, I think that's when they were like, well, let's get a Tom Wilson in and we'll be a tougher team. So they're going to be the favorites right now to win the Olympics. But I see some cracks in this wall here.
Oh, for sure.
Mostly in the goaltending
Yeah.
wall. But I mean,
I know.
Bennington was
Here
playing.
I am really pissed about this and being like, they should have done this. And then I'm like, well, wait, I don't want this team to win. But just like the Four Nations, you're going to have 5 Tampa Bay Lightning connections if you include JBB and Coop. And compared to, you're going to have the one connection for Team USA and Jake Getzel.
Yeah, you don't think McDonough's gonna make it?
No,
no, he
no.
won't.
We're gonna have nine total people from the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Olympics. You're going to have Gergesons, who's already been named, Bjorkstrand, who's already been named, Hedman, who's already been named, Chernak, who's already been named, the 3 Canadians. Who else? Getzel, and then Coop. Is that the 9th one? I thought there was a 9th player. Am I forgetting
I
somebody?
haven't been keeping as close attention as you have to this.
Oh, I have.
But here's what I want to do though. I want to go through, since we don't have Team USA. We thought we'd have Team USA by now. I want to go through. This is the Four Nations roster for Team USA.
And we already heard Adam Fox was told he's not on it.
Emily Kaplan reported Fox did not make the team. I don't know where that came from, but she reported that, so I'm assuming that's true. So Adam Fox, one off the list. Matt Boldy makes the team, right?
Yes.
Jack Hughes has been injured.
Might not.
He might not. Brock Nelson, I guess he makes it.
He did good in the Four Nations. He's done crappy this year. Kyle Connor, I don't think.
No, I think Connor makes it for the Jets. Kreider, now a Duck. I guess he will make it.
I don't think so.
Brady Kachuk's going to make
For
it.
sure.
Matthew Kachuk's going to make it if he's healthy enough to play. Dylan Larkin's going to make it. Jack Eichel's going to make it. Jake Gensel's going to make it. Austin Matthews going to make it. Trocheck's on the fence for me, but he'll probably make it.
Miller. I don't know if he
JT
does.
Miller's on the fence too. The problem is I don't know who else you're going to put in there if you take some of these guys out. To me, Nelson, Kreider, Trocheck, Miller can go. I want Jack Hughes in. Obviously, if we go into defense, we want Quinn Hughes, Luke Hughes, take the week off or whatever it is, and then defense. Fox we know's out. Brock Faber, Noah Hannafin, Jacob Slavin, Quinn Hughes, Zach Werenski, Charlie McAvoy.
So here is what the predictions are. Boldy, Cole Caulfield, Kyle Connor, Jake Eichel, Getzel, Hughes, Clayton Keller, Dylan Larkin, Austin Matthews, JT Miller, Jason Robertson, Brady Kachuk, Matthew Kachuk, and Tage Thompson.
Tage Thompson was a snub for the Four
Yes,
Nations.
defensemen, they're saying Brock Faber, Quinn Hughes, Seth Jones, Charlie McAvoy.
Seth Jones.
Yep. Brett Pesky, Jake Sanderson, Jacob Slavin, which you have to put Slavin in there.
Slavin's the best one.
And Zach Werenski. And
Werenski's gonna make
goalies,
it.
Helleback, Ottinger, and Swayman. But
Same
I
goals.
don't know if Swayman makes it.
Well, he can make it, but he's not playing.
Yeah.
He can make it, and he can sit on the bench. So I think it'll be pretty similar to what you see here with a couple substitutions in there.
They're saying Demko might get put into the goalie spot, or Anthony Stolar's Decord could get for the Kraken, or even Dustin Wolf. I like Dustin Wolf in Calgary. I think he's played outstanding. And then they're also saying who's replacing that? They're saying Noah Hannafin of the Golden Knights. It will give them an equal number of lefties and righties in the defense. Thompson, Caulfield, and Robertsons would replace Chris Kreider, Brock Nelson, and Vincent Trocheck.
Trocheck and Nelson making it?
Not making it.
Not making it. Okay.
They're saying that Robertson will take his spot. Tage Thompson takes their spot. That's how these ones get in. is by taking the spots. Thompson, Caulfield, and Robinson will take the place of Kreider, Nelson, and Trocheck.
Well, we can break that down next Wednesday. We will be back to I guess we're back on our normal schedule already. But we will be back on Wednesday, and we'll break down that Team USA roster.
Sweden is beating Team USA in the juniors right now, 4-1.
There you go. Sweden's beating Team USA, you said? Yikes. And that game must almost be over because I think it started at 6. At least halfway through. All right. I only see one bold prediction in the chat here. Very disappointing. Oh, here you go. Is there Team Norway for Lilleberg? There's definitely a Team Norway.
I think Lilleberg was the other one.
He is Team Norway.
Yeah.
It's weird that Norway is not better at hockey. They're so good at the Winter Olympics.
They are.
Hockey, not their thing, though. All right, bold predictions. We'll take your bold predictions. We'll still take them. I don't know why I went up. There we go. 2026 bold predictions. Do you want me to kick this off?
Yes.
All right. Bold prediction. Shooter, bold prediction. Hold on. Let me go into my trance. I got it. It came to me. I'll start with my bolts. Bold prediction. A lot of you guys aren't going to like it. Somebody in the chat, I think, mentioned this possibly being a option, and that is
I'm right.
Darren Radish getting traded in 2026. I don't think it's necessarily going to be at the trade deadline. You could see something where his rights are traded before he becomes an unrestricted free agent. That still counts. But I think Darren Radish has played himself into getting another nice new big contract. It's probably the best contract he'll ever get. And I don't think the Lightning are going to be the ones that are going to sign him to that contract. So I think they're going to cut bait, get what they can. If they get a really great offer at the trade deadline, maybe they do it. But I think I'm leaning more towards, a couple days before free agency, we get a draft pick back for the rights to Darren Radish. I don't want it to happen, but we can only have so many defensemen. I got to pay all these guys. You're going to get away with paying Dessous less. And Radish has earned himself that contract. So that is my bold prediction. And I've got not NHL bold prediction next. But what is your bold prediction for 2026? Do you don't have to do a trance?
No. Mine originally was that Coop's going to win the Jack Adams, which I predict that every year.
So bold.
I think this year he deserves it more than any, but then you also see some of these teams that have went from garbage to the top. And I'm going to say that the Lightning do not trade for any pieces at the trade deadline.
Ooh. You don't know JBB, do you?
I think because we have not really seen this team put together as a team at all this season, I think by the time this team gets put back together, and we've been winning without all the pieces, by the time they get put back together, it's going to be too late.
Okay. I'm looking here for our chat bold predictions. Let's share a couple of those. Stephanie predicts almost the opposite of what I predicted. Radish for Norris. I think he's definitely going to get votes this year.
Well, I think Mosier. Gets votes for Norris.
You got to get the points.
No,
you got to get the points to get the Norris.
But here was a sign that I was going to make. I was going to make a sign that said Radish for Hart and Destue for Norris.
Radish for Hart. You want Radish? Cooch can score 150 points a season and not even get first place points for Hart.
Rocco Richard. How about that one?
No, I don't know, Stephanie, because like I said, they factor in scoring way too much for a defensive player of the year type of award. A guy like Mosier maybe gets a couple of votes, but should get way more consideration. But he won't because he's not going to have the points.
I think for sure. I mean, they did show something during the game today about plus minuses, and there's only 4 players ahead of Mosier for the season and plus minus, and only one of them is a defenseman. Who is that? Who do you think would be the best defenseman out there?
Today, it's
Yeah.
going to be Cale Makar.
Yes.
And it's going to be Nate McKinnon that wins MVP. They love these guys in college.
Kyle McCarr is
And they're
the
good.
only one that's
They're good.
a higher plus minus percentage, plus minus rating than Mosier.
I see one more here. And again, if you're watching, let us know what you think. Bold predictions for 2026. Here's an NHL one. We got our NHL ones next. Sabres squeeze into the playoffs. They are just a couple points out right now on their big streak. So that's a good one. Steven has the Thunder freeze the base shirt. I know that. So there you go, Steven. Nice prediction. Let's see. We got another one from I'm right. He's always right. Us in Florida will be either 1 and 2 in the division, and Montreal will be 3rd. Okay. I can see that happening. Well, the Atlantic's wide open. It's wide open.
I don't know if Florida makes it.
Oh, they're going to come back. They're going to come back. Let's see. Do we have any others in here? I'll look while we give our NHL predictions. So my NHL prediction is about Steven Stamkos. And much like my Radish prediction, I think Steven Stamkos is getting traded. Nashville's doing better, but I think with the month that he has had in December, as long as that carries over into January, February, I think Stamkos is going to get traded. I think somebody's going to offer Nashville something that is too good
It is
to give
Nashville's
up.
decision. Stammer's got a no-move contract.
Well, that's where it starts. You start by asking the GM.
Stammer's got a no-move contract, so it's got to start with Stamkos. And Stamkos is going to go where Stamkos wants to go, and it's going to have to be a playoff caliber team. So he doesn't have much time left. We were talking before the show. He's looking really old now, so he's going to have to. He isn't going to go to a team that isn't playoff bound.
New York Islanders. Ooh,
That would suck.
that sting. That sting a little bit. Yeah, no, I think Stamkos has played himself into getting some really good offers here. Oh, we got another one before you give yours. Buffalo makes the playoffs. It's Lindy Ruff. All right, what's your other bold prediction?
Mine is that at the end of the season, they announced 2 expansion teams, Atlanta and Houston.
They both start at the same time?
They already said if they expand again, it would have to be 2 teams. So that's not uneven again.
That's awful. That would just be devastating for teams right now. I hope yours is wrong too. I'm right. It says he doesn't see Stamkos getting traded. Stamkos returns to the Lightning. That's a bold prediction.
Yeah, that ain't
That's
gonna
the
happen.
boldest one we've heard
not
so
gonna
far. We got a response here. With what cap space? True. You'd have to give up something to maybe his head.
Please, baby Jesus.
All right.
Yeah, that's what we were talking kind of about this earlier. Nashville, I think, is going to be in that playoff hunt, so I don't think they're really going to be giving up too much assets.
And I'm with Stephanie, or no, wait, that's not Stephanie. Oh, wait, Stephanie started that. Crazy to think Atlanta gets another opportunity. I'm with you. Atlanta's had their chances.
They've all been
to
almost
have teams.
guaranteed that they will.
And then Herzer95 says Atlanta will not happen this upcoming year. I know the commissioner of the area and how the construction is going. Are they building a stadium?
Yeah, they're already built in. They already got the ring, and that's why I don't think they'll start in this upcoming year. I think they will be announced. They're gonna have to pay the entry fee. It will still be, I think, 4 years before they actually start playing. But I think you're going to get one in Atlanta again. You're going to get one in Houston. You're going to end up getting one in Quebec City.
I like how you call it.
I know.
Quebec.
I know. And then there's going to be a fourth one too eventually.
Houston, Texas.
And they're saying now with the Kansas City Chiefs going to Kansas, that they might fight for a team. But yeah, I definitely think this is going to be towards the end of Bettman's reign and he's going to go off with 2 more expansion teams beforehand.
Yeah, and I agree with Atlanta is the destination. I mean, that's the biggest U.S. city that doesn't have a hockey team, right?
Right.
Atlanta's huge.
And he already said when they interviewed him about this, it has to be 2 teams. It can't be 1 team anymore.
That's
has to be 2 teams.
very annoying. Then make them build through the draft. Give them a couple extra draft picks.
Fourth one, they would like to eventually have Arizona again.
All right. Thoughts on the Bolts' depth this year? I think it's the best depth they've had since the Stanley Cup run. So that simple.
We did have a trade since our
Did.
last.
I didn't even remember the guy's name.
Kachuk. Kachuk gone for, we got rid of Boris Kachuk.
Oh, I thought you were saying the other Kachuk brothers. It's like, get the hell out of
We
here.
got rid of Boris Kachuk for some other AHLer.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be too relevant.
Oh, and a defenseman
And a defenseman.
for later consideration.
So I think that's another irrelevant trade like the last one we discussed. Minor leaguers playing in minor leaguers. But
Although
you never know what's going to happen.
I was gonna say, where did Stu come from? Where did half the players this season? I did get upset today. I was listening to the pre-show on the way here on the Bone, and they were talking about this veteran team. And then I'm thinking, when they want to do a scenario about how this team should be thinking, they talk about how it's a veteran team. When they talk about how they lost, then they say it's such a young team. Like,
So it happens when you got young players in older players. You can
like,
play,
are we a veteran
play
team
both
or are we a
sides.
young team? Because I heard that on the radio like last week or something. I think it was after the Kings, that all these young guys and stuff like that, and it's a young team. And then today I'm coming in and they're talking about this California trip and that that it's a veteran team and they're used to playing on West Coast time. The chief was saying that when they come back from the West Coast is when you usually have the problem because you lose all those hours that you had gained.
So I want to, not a prediction, but maybe a 2026 something I should personally consider. Do you notice anything that's different about me from when we won those back-to-back Stanley Cups? And don't say 10 pounds.
10. That's being.
How dare you? Listen, that's why I have this camera set up. How do I get my other camera up here? Hold on. Oh, no, that's not it. I have a backup plan just in case I need to. This camera's just on me. Schooley's out of here. Glad I used that.
10 pounds, you're being gracious.
All right, on to the actual topic we're talking about. Let's go and look at some video here. By the way, these days, this is video from when we won the Stanley Cup in 2020. If you were with us back then, we used to let everyone come on with
I'm at
us.
IHOP.
You're at IHOP.
I'm at IHOP.
We got Mandingo. We got Rachel from across the pond. We got Chris. We've got everyone that was joining us. And if you
Adrian
go,
D'Souza.
that's Adrian, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was him at first. But if you go through this, you'll see that like even later we had different people, and I think Sonia popped on.
She did
towards the end here. Is she
Yes.
on here at the end? And you can't really tell. This guy looks like Sergachev.
That's I just officiated his wedding last year.
Oh no way!
Yeah, that's Chris also.
There's
Okay.
Sonia, beautiful. So you can't tell but I had pretty long hair back then. And you go back to this one, you completely disappeared. The second Stanley Cup in the 2020s, I still can't see because I got it all tucked in the back there.
So are you growing out your hair? Are you transitioning? Is that what you're telling us?
Pretty long hair. 2022, I cut the hair.
Oh.
Do I?
So you're growing it out.
Do I grow it out? I don't want to. I'm getting a little too old to grow it out, but I'm due for a haircut. Do I keep it going? Do I try to make the magic happen again?
It all is on you, obviously.
Well, if I do, the next couple months are going to be really funny looking.
Well,
so
you always said we needed a female host.
I'll start talking with my female voice. So I'm curious, do you guys think that I should grow the hair back? I was just looking at the other screen again. You could see the lock when I turned my head. This was right after we won the back-to-back. You just completely disappeared, by the way.
We went to IHOP. We have a tradition. We go to IHOP. Stephanie knows. Stephanie's always there.
But you know what sucks about this 2021 thing is they didn't have all the Water Street stuff and all that stuff done yet. So
yeah.
I remember that video was me kind of complaining because there was nowhere to go. And the bar outside of Emily, as they knew that place at the time, was actually closed. They closed it, and everyone's like, well, where do we go? We just won the Stanley Cup. But yeah, good times. We'll see. Maybe I will get the flow going until we win that cup, or if we lose the cup, it's coming off. We'll see. I'm still debating that. That might be my New Year's thing. All right.
Coop did say that the second part of the season is Christmas to the Olympic break. That is, he has dropped it into several different seasons.
Isn't that like a month though? Hold on, let's pull up the schedule.
A month and a half, yeah.
So we're in January. We only got a couple hours left of 2025 here. We'll be on till midnight tonight. Just kidding.
No, we won't.
We'll be on for like 10 more minutes. Got the Kings tomorrow, Saturday, 4 o'clock. Sharks, Colorado coming to town. The best team in the league. If we want to see how good we are, we're going to find out on Tuesday at home. But I just want to go ahead. Look at all these games. Look at all these. Here, let me back it up so we can actually see everything at once.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games.
Especially once we get to the 12th, like we're playing every other day, basically. And if not, we have back-to-backs. And they're both on the road. So you've got a busy
14, 15, 16 games.
And then you got, of course, the huge Stadium Series game at the stadium. And then you got 2 home games after that, including a bruiser. We didn't even talk about the Florida Panthers game where we whooped them physically and on the scoreboard last week. But after that, you get the break. So we're only talking about a month of games. He's taking
19 games, though.
No.
Yes.
Not.
If you count how
After
many.
Christmas to the break. Is
Right.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
19
you're right.
games.
Yeah, that's a quarter of the season then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, coach. Hey, there's a reason why they let this guy coach 1,000 games, and longest tenured coach in the NHL. But yeah, January is going to be huge for this team, and it all kind of ends here. I mean, I know we have a couple games afterwards, but the huge game at Raymond James, can't freaking wait. 1 month away for that. So, and then it's really just a 2-week break after that. I guess you could say 2.5 weeks, right?
Well, for us.
No, I'm doing. Remember for the 4 Nations, I was going live. at Dignitary.
I was to say we were doing Dignitary.
I might do Team USA games. We'll see. I might just take the break too. We'll see. But yeah, super busy schedule here to round out or to start 2026.
Do you have a bold prediction Olympic? I say Team USA wins the gold.
I say Team USA wins the gold. That's not a bold prediction these days. USA Hockey's for real. I think it's going to be USA and Canada again.
Yes.
Unless we somehow get in this thing where it's going to be us in the semifinals, and that's really the gold medal game, which happens too much in sports. All right, let's go through the chat here and see what else we got.
End of the second period, Sweden is winning 5-2.
Good question here from YouTube. Herzer. Johansson, a viable tender for the foreseeable future. As long as he's a backup, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, is he really bad as a starter? I mean, I think he's been giving up about the same amount as Vasi and just less games. He won't be a starter, but I had just had this conversation, I think, with Serena. We have to start looking for a future starting goalie, because Vasi, as much as he's one of the best in the league, if not the best, he's getting up there in age. And he's almost to the Ben Bishop point where he's going to have to start mentoring his replacement in these next couple seasons.
Yeah, I think you draft one now because JoJo's a great backup for
They
now.
have that goalie that's playing in the juniors, right?
I was going to say, don't we have a guy playing for Team USA? Is he
Yes.
playing tonight for that?
I hope not.
Yeah, we've got, I think his name's Heel or Heil, Heil. He's probably our most promising goalie in the system. So yeah, you're right though. They just have to start really drafting some goalies and figuring out where that replacement's going to be. Eventually work him up to be the backup and start getting time. Yeah, check that for me. I'm curious who's playing in net for USA today. Let's see what else we got in the chat. Tate is in the chat. What's up, Tate? Tate's been on this show before.
He
Sticks
is
of
not
Fire.
the goalie in tonight.
Okay, good. So, what's going on, Tate? Yes, great win today. A really good game overall too. But nice of the Bolts to win on the road. Had some adversity with the Ducks keeping on coming back. So it's good to see. The 4 D Young core that have players this season, they have a combined 238 NHL from that aspect there. Young, I think we were talking about the age of some of these players. Tate wants in on some watch parties for Olympics. He's down to do something. I think we got to do something for the Olympics. It only happens every 4 years. Team USA is looking good. I think we go back to the 76ers or something like that. It is 2026 soon, and that is America's 250th birthday.
That is.
So we got to celebrate. Vasi's 31, JoJo's 30. Yeah. So JoJo's not the future. That's for sure. What else did we have? I think we covered everything that I wanted to cover. We talked and gave Stamkos his props. We talked about JJ's extension, a big goal by him today to kick off the game. Talked about Team Canada. We did not talk about Marchand's elbow, which he did get a 2-minute minor for. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do. And did not get any kind of suspension.
Didn't even get talking to. How much of that is Colin Campbell and how much of that is there's no chance in hell they're going to suspend Marchand for their next game, which is the Winter Classic.
Right. And the game before that was his 1,000th game. So you weren't going to have him suspended for any of these big meaningful games.
It's crazy though, because I feel like if it's the Lightning, if it's almost any other team, that play, which was a blatant elbow to the head. A lot of times they're like, well, the guy was put himself in a bad position. The guy that got hit, not on that play.
No,
not on that play.
Blatant. If you guys have not seen the video that was made for Marchand's 1,000th game, that is Callahan talking about licking him. That is Sean Avery talking about him. It is it's a really good video.
I thought you were talking about this video of this poor guy. I don't even know who it was on the Canadians, but takes a turn. Sure, he's got his head down, but he's not expecting to get a elbow right to the head, and that's basically the Panthers playbook. So yes, he got the penalty on the ice for 2 minutes. No, to not get fined, to not get suspended. When we see our guys get suspended for stuff like that all the time, get fined and suspended. And once again, another Florida Panther tries to do, or I don't know if he's trying to do something to injure somebody, but could have definitely seriously injured somebody.
That's
there.
Marchand. He's done that before. He was a Florida Panther. He did that for the Boston Bruins. He's Slewfoot King. They don't call him the Rat just because he looks like one. They call him the Rat because he's a piece of shit, and he does this kind of stuff.
Serena in the house. This person is low-key tight ASF.
As fuck.
I don't know what that means. Tate, at what point does the league say, okay, something is wrong here? I'm assuming that's about the Florida Panthers and this stuff that they get away with. It's unbelievable. Like, I really don't understand. I mean, just go back to our games with them and our team, our coach, our players suspended. We had Hagel gets injured every time they play him because of a blatant hit to the head, and nobody's ever been disciplined for them. It's unbelievable. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Agree. Can we talk about how Barzal doesn't get a suspension? I didn't see the Barzal hit, but I'm assuming it's the same hit to the head. We'll see if I can pull it up real quick.
Oh.
But we're going to get out of here in a minute. I'm open if anyone, I think Tate, you just joined. If anyone's got we were doing our bold predictions. Just to recap, my bold predictions were 2 trades. One for the Lightning. Radish gets traded either at the deadline, not because I want him to, because he's playing so damn good. And his trade value is at an all-time high. But I don't think it's going to be at the trade deadline. I think it's going to be his rights at the end of the season when he becomes an unrestricted free agent. He's going to get some big-time offers, and somebody's going to want to get those rights. So maybe we get a draft pick and draft that future goalie. And then my other one was Steven Stamkos will get traded at the deadline. Again, same situation. He's played himself into a position where his trade value has skyrocketed. So I think Nashville gets an offer they can't refuse, and Nashville's still kind of right at the edge, and they're paying him a lot of money. So they might want to get out from under that contract while they can.
The whole team did a group picture for Coop's 1000th. And
show the camera.
There. All the players are in there. All the coaches, everybody's in there. The funny thing is, did you get to see this Sienna Nick this year? Like he did last year.
Yeah.
Nick Paul, where he gives Mosier suntan lotion. Well, if you look at that picture, the really white spot in the back is Mosier. He's really, really stands out in that picture.
Radish got the helmet with the long blonde flow. Yep. What else they have? I forget. Those were the 2 that stood out to me.
Wasn't there someone with teeth?
They did that last year too, didn't they?
Yeah, they gave him a different one. Oh, they gave Gonsalves the 5-gallon jug of Listerine because his breath stinks.
That's weird. Douglas, they gave the gigantic pair of pants.
Yes.
It's like, how do you find a pair of pants that big? That guy's already so big.
He said they had to sew 2 pairs together to make those.
Here's, I think, what Tate was talking about with Marchment kind of took him out.
Oh, where he chops him.
And then Barzal comes back and smacks him.
On the laces.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't do that. Can't do that. That's not pretty. Did he not get suspended for that?
He just got a fine. He didn't get suspended either.
It's the Wild West in the NHL right now. Yeah. So what else we got here? Serena, can I just say, if it is this cold for the outdoor game, we will be gold. we'll be gold for the game, but we'll be cold for the game too. I don't want it to be this cold.
Oh, I am fine with that.
I'm fine with some warm weather. Let the NHL figure out the ice. I want to be in my t-shirt for that game. Industrial size alarm clock for pointer.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
of
That's right.
course. Of course.
Who was the first one with that?
Tate sent me the link. I already showed it.
Who is the first person with that pointer alarm?
Yeah, I don't think that's the first time Point's got alarm clock.
No, I gave it to him years and years
You
ago. Years and years ago.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, let's wrap it up. Thomas has to go get out of here for some New Year's Eve.
I gotta
fun.
go spend it with my sister and her kids and my nieces.
You know what sucks is I have a really good sound clip for you for New Year's, but I can't play it because you won't be able to hear it.
Oh, what a shame.
It's we'll save it. We'll save it for next week.
I'm still trying to figure out why. So here at the Thunder home, he has like TVs and monitors everywhere because his business is all. He has 2 screens over here that have kangaroos on them.
It's just a background.
It has been like bugging me this whole day. Like I keep looking over there, looking at these kangaroos. Like what's happening?
So I'm going to put in the chat one more time. We're going to be promoting the heck out of this because we want to fill up the OCC, Pinellas County, our first time doing a watch party there, our first one of the year, first one of the season. So make sure if you're going to join us, try to RSVP on that
Be there.
Facebook. I mean, you can just show up, but we want to have a good idea of how many people are going to be there. And again, $1 off the domestic drinks, $1 off your wells, and then
all you can eat
pasta, baby. We're gonna fill up. It's
Nom,
an
nom, nom,
awesome place. If you love like motorcycles and stuff like that, it's basically also a museum for Orange County Choppers Show. So they have, I'll post some actually. They have some really awesome bikes there, and I'm not even like a bike guy, but they have some really like cool stuff that I've
told
never
my
seen.
sister. I was like, and there's a Harley Davidson shop right next to it.
Yep.
And she's like, what? She goes, oh, reserve me because that means there's single men there. So, so my sister's looking for a date while she's there.
All right, I see a lot of Happy New Year's. Yes, Happy New Year.
Everybody have a great New
To
Year's.
you guys, it has been a really fun year of doing this show, and I think we're in for a really exciting second half of the season here. We're on a 5-game winning streak to end the year, so can't ask for much more than that, but I'm going to ask for another win tomorrow for sure. So don't forget tomorrow afternoon. No, not afternoon. 7 o'clock tomorrow, our time. We've got the LA Kings. We will be back here on Wednesday night. Go get your Freeze the Bay shirts. Go get your RSVP for the watch party on January 13th. And Thomas, you got anything else for these lovely people?
Go Bolts.
Awesome. Well, this has been We the Thunder. Don't forget to be the Thunder. And Happy New Year.
That's it.
That's it.
Get on up.
It's time.
Get on up.
It's time.
You say what's the time for? It's time for Shooter and who?
Shooter and Schooley.
It's We the Thunder.
We're talking boats. We're talking boats.
We're talking Tampa hockey.
We're making sense.
Oh, what's going on at the bench? I said Cooper.
Whoa.
Coach Cooper.